A devil, a poltergeist. Call it what you will, It lives, it breathes. You'll be paralyzed with fear as it kills, and mutilate anyone in its path. A girl possessed, woman tormented by her psychic powers, bloodbeat, a horrifying chain of inexplicable events, an evil presence seeking revenge, spilling blood, spreading terror. Bloodbeat.
I never wanted to use tab to kill.
Mm-mm. I knew when I saw the tab you'd be into it.
Oh, I was into it, all right. I was really jealous. I was like, boy, there was so much tab in the world at that point that you could just junk up a whole bunch of cans to make a movie.
Just all the tab. Anyways, everyone's back. Let us know what you thought of whatever title you'd like to use for the last movie.
XMAS Massacre.
XMAS Massacre only. Thank you.
Please only call it that.
Please only call it that. And I don't care if you got to look it up on Tubi with a different name. Maybe you just buy the movie and then you can call it whatever you want.
Yeah.
So that's
please
my
support
advice.
the companies that are going through the trouble of restoring these fantastic films and making them accessible for new generations, as well as the people that already love them and want to see them real nice and fixed up.
I am excited to have it fixed up. Both of our movies tonight. I'm amazed at how easily available both of these are now, which is awesome. I'm interested to see in the chat what folks thought about it.
Mike says this takes place in the Deep Red universe.
Oh,
that is the lady. So
also, like, it's funny because I went through a list of some other folks in this, and there's a lot of Argento alumnus in it. We have Irene Miracle was also in Inferno and Puppet Master. Gianfranco De Grassi's in The Church. Flavio Bucci's in Suspiria. So,
Daniel, you may begin.
So this does have...
We don't teach you how to dance. We already assume you know how to do that.
I got on a long talk with Becca this week about where does the Tons Academy... What's the deal? What are they doing?
Did she have anything to bring to the table about it? Did she have any ideas?
Because she got a tank top at Vinegar Syndrome of the post of one of the Japanese posters, and she's like, I just don't know, why do they have her there? Like, what's everybody else doing? How much does anyone else know? And they just went into this whole back and forth amongst us. It was pretty great. I think the scary thing about this movie is that the high society woman who doesn't have a name, who really eggs on this stuff, not just that she gets away, but she is so glossy and beautiful and not somebody you would expect to be doing these demented things.
Yeah, the still waters, you know what they say about it. And she was just cold as ice, although there was some sort of insinuation there that she was not stable because the same thing had happened to her and she survived it, because I don't know whether she was serious or not, because she was crazy. So she could have been just pulling that out of her ass, but she did say that was how she was deflowered, as she put it, on like at knife point with a knife. So no wonder she was doing this shit, you know?
She speaks about it so romantically compared to really what it was.
Yeah. This is how she's internalizing it. She's normalizing it. And she's like, what happened to me won't be so bad because now I'm going to make it happen to somebody else.
She's passing on the trauma to the next group. See, A24
died. She was like slapping her around after she was dead. It was like, maybe that did go further than she intended for it to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Not an easy watch. But
yeah,
our second movie is more Christmassy, maybe.
No, this was total Christmas. I loved that scene where it was cutting back and forth, like from them, la di da, they're so blissfully unaware, and like these horrible things are happening to her daughter.
That is the part that is
her
Last House
friend.
in this.
Yeah.
Like
It's so Last House. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
How much more blatant could they be?
Alan Watto's like, I never saw that movie. This Last House. What is this? David Hess from Hitchhike is in it. Oh, okay.
Roger didn't watch it because it's so distasteful.
Oh wow.
Maybe we did go. Tracy's never going to watch it again. You know, I don't blame you. I kind of felt that way the first time I saw it, but then I started to. I don't know. I was like, now that I've seen it, I know what to expect. It's not quite so bad the second time. I don't remember them showing us the corpse of the second girl that jumped from the train, but I feel like they did show it and I just missed it. Maybe I looked away when they showed it. It was sort of obscured, like the girl, the bicyclist that goes over the bridge in the car. She flies off the bridge, and so does her friend. We don't really see much of them.
Oh, it's like the beginning of the car knocking his kids off a bridge. I think about it every time I'm walking a bridge. You know,
this one was it was less realistic than Last House on the Left. I'll say that. Yeah. This I never thought I was not watching a movie.
Oh yeah,
because I didn't have to remind myself with Night Train Murders because it's very artfully shot as opposed to Last House, which looks like a couple of kids out with a Super 8 camera in the woods.
Which is not far off from the truth. Maybe.
Well, yeah, it wasn't Super 8. Let's say that.
Exactly. But interested to see what everybody else thinks though in the chat. Yeah, David says he never wants to hear another harmonica.
What was up with that? It was so creepy.
I got to tell you, Bill, the commercial I hate the most right now is that one where that guy is playing the harmonica in the town square with his grandson. Have you seen that?
No.
It's for some medicine that keeps you alive longer when you have cancer. And
shit.
It's like him and his wife and his grandson, they both have fedoras on, and this like professional band just lets them come out, and he brings sheet music, and it's like, you're playing fucking harmonica, you don't need sheet music. And like, harmonica is the most annoying instrument. It's like the instrument of blues lawyers everywhere that can't play guitar, and just horrible. I despise this commercial.
You just can't play harmonica. That's why you say that.
The mouth harp?
Right.
No, I can't. I don't ever want to. I hate the sound of it. It's very Blues Traveler. That's what I think of.
I like it. I hate Blues Traveler, but I like the harmonica. I used to try and play all the time when I was a kid. I never learned a damn thing. I was like, can you really make it sound like that? Or is that just a fallacy?
No, I don't think anyone, only the truly gifted can get that horrific sound out of it. Most times mine sounded like as bad as flutophone playing. My flutophone playing, my poor parents. Like, I played flutophone and trumpet. I had, I probably, I don't know how they didn't just kill me.
Eldon, I think it was just supposed to be Last House on the Left on a train, personally.
Yeah.
They were just doing it as a cash-in, I would say, or just maybe a reimagining.
Yeah.
Is what they refer to it. I don't know.
Last House on the Left, Italian style.
Last Baggage Car on the left.
Oh boy.
I did like the setting a lot. I love horror movies set on trains, as you know.
Mm-hmm.
This is probably my least favorite horror movie set on a train, just because it's so hard to watch. The other ones are fun: Horror Express and Terror Train.
Those are your two of your top movies. So yeah.
You could never take either one of those movies totally seriously. Even the violence in Terror Train they try and be bloody, but none of it is visceral. Even though there's a decapitated head in it,
mm-hmm.
I think the violence in Terror Train is really tame.
Pete says that Harmonica would be a good name for Jolly. I think that it's a good
name. Yeah. Hey, there's Peter Podgorski.
Yeah. Hey.
Also, Beth Waldron says the theme song sounded like it was sung by Tiny Tim's cousin. Yeah, like it was some sort of wailing thing, unexpected Slim Whitman-esque venture into the higher octaves.
A jaunty jig, some would argue.
It was weird. I think it worked. It was just very odd.
It's not my favorite Marconi. That's deep, deep down from Danger Diabolic. That song. If it gets stuck in my head too long, like that's all I can think about. So, but
Well, yeah, the two thugs were the ones that did the actual crimes, but it was the woman who was Krug in this movie. She was sort of the ringleader. And even though she really didn't do anything, is she did restrain the victims, or at least one of them. She helped restrain one of them, but they even attacked her. Like they attack her in the car, and then she sort of like turns the tables on them because she enjoys it. And she's like, she gets control over them by doing that. They've never experienced that before, so she can like manipulate them to do evil.
mm-hmm.
And she does, because she's mean. She's really mean.
Yeah, I don't like that.
That lady. she needs some Christmas spirit.
Yeah. Oh, this is Santa comes once a year, and this is her one time a year to get out. She gets out on that late night train and does this once a year.
Frank said she pushed the knife in. So I guess she did kill. I don't know. She certainly didn't set it up on her own. She needed help.
Yeah. She's using them as her instruments a lot of times, so she doesn't have to get as dirty as them, and then she just like, do you know what I mean? Like takes the kill. That's the way that I saw that.
I'm seeing where you'll take this.
No, I that was it. That was the end of the. My runway was short, and I'm up in the air now.
Let's see. There's something that I liked about this movie: the lighting, which again it contributed rather to that otherworldly atmosphere that it gets going here when it's at its best. It has sort of this nightmare quality when everything's in blue. I think that was when the worst stuff was happening. There was this intense blue light on, kind of like where I am now. And it was, I liked that, obviously.
I really like the same director did Short Night of Glass Dolls, which is a really good jolly. So I think of him as being pretty talented. So I like the look of this film. I'm trying to. This is my art versus artist argument, maybe here. I like his directing skill, and I like the way the movie looks. I like the soundtrack.
This movie probably was more disturbing in Europe because these characters are very European. The kids, the young girls. I'm not quite sure how old they look. I don't think they look as young as they're supposed to be in the movie, but just go with it.
Yeah.
I think they probably are very authentic in their characterizations of young people in Europe at that time. So maybe it hit a little harder. Not that this doesn't hit hard. I mean, but I think like the physical violence is what's repellent in this movie, and maybe the setting is sort of, it's not familiar to the average American teen or young person to be taking place on a train journey like that. Like kids in the city would relate to something like that because they take the subway, but I don't know, having to take a train through several countries to get home for Christmas, that's sort of a foreign concept.
I think too, that probably was like some kind of tradition where that's when people come home from either boarding schools or colleges. Do you know what I mean? Or from university. And it's like, oh, that's like a rite of passage. Like I did that. I took the trains home to see to see my family over the holidays. And it's not something considered dangerous. Kind of like every reality show you watch when they say, oh, this is the kind of town you never had to lock the doors before. And I'm like, you probably should have locked the fucking doors.
Yeah. You know what I should always lock the door.
Even if it's a good town, just lock
That's a you problem if you don't lock your door.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, I liked it so much better when we could just leave the door open and anyone could walk in at any time. Like, that's how
I never wanted them to leave the door unlocked. I knew people that left the door unlocked.
Oh,
and I was like, please don't leave my door unlocked.
Yeah. Beck will come in sometimes and leave the door unlocked, and I'll be like, hey, she's like, we're in a really small neighborhood. I'm like, lock that door. Did you watch these shows all the time? Like, let's lock it. Yeah. Eldon says the doctor just takes 3 strangers home with him. Yeah, because he's like, oh, I think this is like the Virgin Spring.
It was in the script.
Yeah, it was in the script of another movie, not even this movie. He's stuck on a. That's how I saw Last House because I saw it for the first time this year, and I think it was probably more shocking when you didn't realize what happens to the girls. Do you know what I mean? Us knowing what happens to it makes them seem doomed throughout, but if you didn't know that, then it would be terrifying, I guess. More terrifying.
That's interesting too, because this is clearly inspired by the success of Last House on the Left, but really it's the Virgin Spring is the root story. So but still, it's still a Last House ripoff.
Yeah.
I would say
it's just like
they're not remaking Virgin Spring.
It's just like them bring up the Virgin Spring with Last House anyway. It's like, okay,
yeah,
but really, what were you? Your movie was supposed to have penetration in it before everybody decided not to do penetration. So
plus Virgin Spring is a little scaled back. I think there's only like 1 murder in it, and
yeah.
Not that that's like, not worthy of some sort of revenge. But
I know what you were saying.
Of course, the Americans have to ramp it up a little bit, ramp up the violence.
Especially the second Last House, like has more violence, but it isn't as upsetting.
The second Last House?
Yeah.
Oh, the remake.
The remake, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, not the second last, because you're right. Didn't we just watch Second Last House? Third Base. Okay.
Last House Part 2.
Yeah.
I think this is a very good Last House Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense that you would call this Last House Part 2. Even though probably only half of the prints they sent out were this movie. The other half were Bay of Blood.
I just love that it's like, hey, you know what? Let's just make one poster and one title, and that'll just double up the prints we have.
It's genius.
And we'll save on our marketing budget.
Yeah, it's absolutely genius.
Mm-hmm.
And you could get away with it back then, too. I mean, that was like, it wasn't like today. You couldn't retitle a movie and put it out again.
Well, imagine if you just moved across the country to a town and everybody was talking about seeing Last House, Second Last House, or Last House 2. And you're like, no, that's not the movie I saw. No one would believe you. What proof would you have that you had seen it completely? Like, well, this one was all about like 13 people got killed in it. At the end, these 2 little kids kill someone with a shotgun. Like, no, you saw it. You didn't see the right movie. And it wasn't probably until decades later they figured it out. Or are we the only ones that think that deeply?
Well, I think we do it half in jest, thinking deeply about this stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun, though. Hey, you know what else is fun? I wanted to show you this.
Ooh.
This Cher commercial that you sent me has a soundtrack by Goblin. Did you notice it?
No.
This commercial was scored by Goblin. Listen. After this part. Right here.
I eat the right stuff, and sometimes I even eat the wrong stuff, okay? I don't believe that you can completely deny yourself. But the one thing that I do know is if I eat a little of the wrong stuff, I go and I walk a couple of extra miles on the treadmill, the wrong stuff is going to disappear. I mean, you have to balance your life, I'm not a nun, we all know that, So you have to live a reasonable life. You have to eat right and you have to exercise.
See?
That's insane. You didn't do that. That's really the music that was in there when I said it to you. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I can just see her health club being in Monroeville Mall.
Oh.
She would go, even through a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
She would be there. She'd be like, what do you think I'm going to do? Let my figure go just because everyone's dead?
I saw her on Saturday Night Live last week. She's like older than my mom and my mother-in-law, and she's still doing it. Now, it's a little robotic, yeah. But you know what? I can't get up and dance at 53, do a whole song, robot voice and all. I can't.
She doesn't have to justify doing anything. She's Cher.
Yeah. So
and she's not a nun.
She is not a nun. I like when she's like, not a nun.
Oh, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
Do we really?
Well, don't shame yourself, Cher.
I mean, anybody that hung out with Gene Simmons wasn't a nun.
Oh no, and Greg Allman.
Greg Allman.
It's hard when Gene Simmons is a step up.
That was
Yeah.
probably a crazy life,
Oh my god,
being around Greg Allman.
I can't even imagine. Oh, Cher.
Being around Cher.
Yeah. I was reading this one bass player who was the one who was in Nashville Pussy was talking about how she was in a band with Courtney Love for like for seconds. It was like her, Melissa Oftemar from
That's all she could take.
and she was just like, we came to like 3 practices, she never showed up, and they said, hey, she said we were getting paid like a monthly retainer, and it was like 6 months in, we had all these songs written for her. We came to the studio, she came at like 1:30 in the morning and wanted to go to Denny's, and her eyes were just all over the place, and we're like, okay, I guess we're not going to do this.
Oh man, poor Courtney. I love Nashville Pussy. I saw them open for Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, I did too. That show was. I saw them play in West Virginia in a really shitty, tiny little bar, and there's a huge fist fight during it. It was awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just Nashville Pussy that you saw. There.
Yeah.
Okay, not the Manson.
The guitar player, Rutner, someone grabbed her boob because she was playing topless, and she just grabbed her guitar and hit him in the side of the head. With
that is the limit.
And then just all hell broke loose, and they kept playing through the whole thing. It was like
just because they're out doesn't mean they're available.
Yeah, it was like being in a movie. It was great. What an awesome show!
In the middle of the night.
Yeah.
They replaced Monster Magnet.
Mm.
They dropped off the tour.
Oh.
It's probably everyone. That was the one with Courtney Love, and she had dropped off by the time it got to Pittsburgh. I think she only did like 1-2 shows with them. I don't know.
That's what she would just drop off tours and with a moment's notice.
She was. I saw her on MTV. She's like, I got tired of like, we have to spend all this money because Brian wants another confetti cannon.
Jeff, you're right. It was 123 Pleasant Street. That's where I saw him at in Weirton. It was a great show.
I know Daryl shares the phone call that he gets on the in the hotel in this song. Hello, is this Gene Simmons? I hate Gene, but he's my favorite solo album.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Gene one is my favorite.
More than Ace?
Way more than Ace. I freaking hate Ace's cover of New York Groove.
That's
there,
right.
I said it.
Okay.
I've said it before, so it's not a shock.
Yeah.
I do like his record. And New York Groove, it's not that bad.
I like Paul's solo record, but
I like the original better.
I like
Paul's
Paul.
is good.
I like Paul the most, though. Paul's
really?
Yeah, he's my favorite Kiss member.
Oh, but out of the solo albums, Ace's is your favorite?
It's between Ace and Paul.
Is New York Groove your favorite cut?
I mean, yeah, it's probably the one I know the best. So, yeah. It's funny because, like, I think when I've always talked about, like, when I was young, I wanted Kiss to be much heavier. And now I get it. Like, I really like the first couple albums a lot. It's like, I get what kind of music it is now, but as a kid, like, I had already moved into like Slayer and stuff like that when I was listening to harder music. So
I liked that they weren't so like crushingly heavy, though.
Yeah, I do now.
They were like a little more rock and roll than heavy metal.
Yeah,
the needle was like a little closer to rock and roll than metal.
Yeah, Paul talked about that in his biography. That was he likes like 60s rock the most. Like that's the kind of stuff he likes. Also, Paul just wanted to sleep with women. I mean, he's very open about it. It's why he did what he did.
He slept with women?
Yeah.
I thought he was into dudes.
He talks about that in the book, about how often people say that. He's like, it's not true. So like, it's almost
I know he's not.
Heavy duty explaining of like every woman he's been with. He dated
was very close with Desmond Child, though.
He was. Yeah. He also was in... he also dated Samantha Fox. I did not know that. Not the adult actress. The Naughty Girls Need Love too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for I think 2 or 3 months. He said we were both torn so much, but she was a beautiful woman. I'm like, yeah, Paul, we get it. They probably fought over who got the ripped jeans,
I dig Samantha Fox. She changed teams. She was
Did
with a
she
woman for years. Yeah.
really? Mm.
Her manager.
Oh wow, she had a good run of like her songs were very catchy. This
She
is
had probably like 5 good years. Yeah.
yeah. This is good third segment talk. Sorry,
I know. We're
I know,
early.
but I do love Samantha. Anytime I can talk about Samantha Fox or Kiss, I mean, this is
What
why
about Peter's solo album, Ed Wants to Know? I don't remember Peter's.
I like Peter's solo stuff. Or I'm sorry, Paul's solo stuff. Peter's, I really don't know Peter's that well. I'm going to tell you what. I'll go back and listen to it
I barely remember
over
it.
the week, and I'll bring back some homework.
Poor Peter Chris. I love the weird episode of Donahue where
Oh,
the real Peter Chris is on with somebody who was claiming to be Peter Chris.
oh yeah.
There was this dude living in Venice Beach who told everybody he was Peter Chris, and everybody believed him.
He was in the Inquirer. I remember
Yeah.
when that happened. Yeah.
And it got so bad that, like, yeah, newspapers were talking to him. They're like, hey, Peter Chris, why are you living under a bridge on the beach?
Oh, poor Peter Chris. Sadness.
um,
Want to talk Bloodbeat?
yeah, let's
Bloodbeat?
talk Bloodbeat. We're already halfway in here.
Bloodbeat's a movie that I discovered when Vinegar Syndrome put it out, and I fell in love with it because it's just, I guess it's a Christmas movie.
It
No
is.
Christmas movie gets the insanity of going to you've been dating a girl 2 or 3 months and you go to her parents' house and you're not ready for what you get. That's what Bloodbeat is. It's very much that. It also has great box art. Like
Yes.
it's the crazy why is there a samurai in this movie? I don't know. But yeah, it was directed by Fabrice A. Zaffaratos, who's only 2 credits to his name directing, but his directing's wow. This is a European art movie made in Wisconsin. So it's also a regional movie. Also, there's a murder scene synced up with a girl's orgasms. Um, there's a lot, right?
Yeah, that's a bad thing when that happens. It's almost Liquid Sky
Yeah.
with the orgasm.
Yeah. And it's also the beginning when Kathy and Greg talk about they're never going to get married and all this stuff. It feels like there's a lot of this where I'm like, am I watching like a relationship drama? And I'm like, oh, but also Kathy has psychic powers. And then it's like, oh, don't worry. Like, don't think that we're playing something elevated horror for you. Just hang on for a little bit in this. It's also really earnest. Like, it doesn't play anything for laughs, which I like. You know what I mean? It's not like a trauma movie. There's weird video effects throughout the movie.
Yeah.
The mom being a painter is also crazy. I said in my review, like, I'd love to watch this movie at a party and then have like a salon afterwards and discuss.
Well, there's weird video effects, but it's shot on 35 millimeters.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah. And my boss said, oh, I'm spending the Christmas in Wisconsin with my family. And I said, oh, there's a Wisconsin Christmas movie. And she's like, what is it? I'm like, oh, I probably shouldn't tell you about it.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you don't want to watch
I don't think you're ready for it. But yeah.
Me and my rhythm box. Me and my rhythm box. Oh, I love that part.
But
I love Paulo.
there's between this and Ninja 3, the domination, like there's this whole like swords possessing women subgenre of
I never made that connection.
yeah.
Oh
These like
my
swords coming into a room and spinning around and finding someone. You know what I mean? This doesn't have a scene where someone spills V8 on someone's chest and drinks it, but it's got a lot of creepy stuff in it anyway.
Oh my God. I never made that connection.
Yeah.
Which movie came first? It was this, wasn't it?
I think so. Yeah, they're both
Domination was
83, I
later.
think. Yeah. But this is also the DP for this movie thought that he was shooting a TV movie. And it wasn't until 4 or 5 days in.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that someone said, no, this is for theaters. And he's like, oh, well, I've been shooting this in the wrong aspect ratio the whole time. So that may also explain some of the video effects or some of the other weird, like how weird some of the scenes look. It looks very Vaseline lensed a couple times too. the parents are very hippy dippy. I don't know if that was like there was supposed to be some generational divide in it, but we never even really get into that. There's too much to worry about with a samurai. Wisconsin, well known for samurai. You know, like that's there were. It's just ugly with samurai.
Okay, I don't make films, but if I did, that'd have a samurai.
Right? Oh, I think that's a great idea. So, had you seen this before I recommended it, or
No,
no?
I didn't know what it was. I had seen it. It was one of those things I scrolled past on
Yeah.
Facebook on more than one occasion. I'm like, oh, Bloodbeat. I don't know what that is.
Yeah,
But no, I mean, if you recommended it, I knew it was something that was delicious, and it is. I actually haven't watched it the whole way through. I just watched like bits and pieces. This is going to be my first cohesive watch.
Oh, good.
Of Blood
Well,
Beat.
it's not going to be cohesive, though. It's such a weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Admittedly, it looks a little disjointed.
it is, and they're like, okay, I get it, and like, but it's also a Christmas movie, and you're like, oh, well, okay. I remember the first time I watched it, it was one of those movies that like washes over me, and I'm just like, this is exactly what I wanted. Like this movie is like that's such a good feeling, right? Where it's like, oh, like I was looking for something this weird and this strange, and like this movie's totally it.
Yeah.
And I love that. You know what? It's like I saw some other movies that people were enjoying, horror movies people were enjoying, like what's the one you love, the New Year's Eve one that's shot in Canada?
Terror Train?
No,
Ghost Keeper.
Ghost Keeper. Yeah, I saw that Ben Shear watched it, and I was like, oh, that's. I love that people have these traditions of movies to watch over the holidays.
Oh yeah.
And Bloodbeat's kind of been one of mine since I first saw it, where I'm just like, wow, I wish I had discovered this on video when it first came out when I was like 11 or 12, because this feels like a box I would have stared at my mom and pop store. Do you know what I mean? And just looked at that crazy art and been like, I got to see it. And maybe I wasn't ready for it yet. Maybe I had to wait until the Blu-ray came out and hit me at the right time.
Ghost Keeper's so good. I'm overdue for a rewatch. That's a great idea, actually.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll force everybody.
No,
here's the one Ghost Keeper with us.
That is not the kind of movie to force on somebody, because it's one of the movies where the least happens that I love.
Like Bat People.
Movies where nothing happens. Well, nothing happens in Ghost Keeper.
No, it doesn't. But you know what? That's okay.
And yet everything happens.
The
Wendigo, sort of. You see something in the basement. That's worth it. It's kind of like the Slayer in that regard. Like the Slayer is just a whole bunch of bullshit, and then at the end there's a monster for like 3 seconds on screen. And is it there? That's also a Christmas movie.
It is. Oh,
that was going to be one of my recommendations for this show, but then I realized we already did it.
Yeah, but I think another one, a movie that this reminds me of, but is perhaps stranger than this. We also showed Winter Beast, which is another one that's just like, wow, like it's very end of the regional horror era, beginning of VHS era. That's kind of like why this is a neat sweet spot to be in, because like even though it's made in Wisconsin, like it still was released on video and played all. I don't know if you found this playing in any theaters or not.
No, it wasn't a thing. I could not find any ads for it, so there's nothing to look at.
Yeah, I didn't think that this ever played theaters. So
I think I did have a couple of box art pieces to show.
That's exciting.
That would be a good. It's some kind of poster.
Ooh,
there we go.
Aww.
This looks like maybe Vinegar Syndrome created these for their release.
Yeah. Wow.
Do not expect anything that this promises.
No. I mean, a hint of this, but not as exciting as this.
Technically, yes, but
yeah.
Just trust me on that.
Yeah. This is also like, I know it's not shot on video, but kind of You could play this with Boarding House too. This would play pretty good with that.
It is very SOV, I have to say, even though it's shot on 35 millimeter,
Yeah.
it seems more like, you know.
Oh, look at that cover. That is inscrutable, like this movie. Like when I see that, I'm like, yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
That sword's awful bent.
That mask reminds me of something. It looks like a man in a suit creature movie that we love. I can't think of what it is.
Sinjanor?
No, it's the ears.
Ah.
It maybe the Bat People.
A little, yeah.
So it looks like Eldon first heard about Bloodbeat tonight.
Oh, wow. Good. I love this.
Some other people probably haven't seen this. Let us know in the comments. We'd sure like to know.
It's not hard. Yeah, sorry. I started laughing. It's not Heartbeat, the Don Johnson song. It's Bloodbeat.
Looking for a heartbeat. Oh, wow. You just made a chill run down my spine talking about Don Johnson's singing career.
Oh, remember a time when he could just do no wrong?
PMT had one, too. He had a record out.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did.
He was going for EGOT.
I don't know what he was going for. He didn't get it, whatever he was going for.
Oh, I know you're a fan of him. He's in that one anti-drug movie that you enjoy.
Drug.
Huh?
Death Drug.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We should do that on the show sometime. That's worthy.
Yeah. I'll add that to the list.
Death Drug has one of the best supermarket freak out scenes you'll ever see. All right, so let's do the drink segment. Maybe you can compose yourself.
Yeah, sorry, I got this cough.
I only noticed it now, so
Other people are like, I have noticed it the whole show.
We're gonna have to do a commercial. Like Sam was coughing on the live stream, and then he took. What is it you're gonna say?
That's what we need to get sponsored, so I can be like, so we can just do commercials out of nowhere. Do you know what I mean? You're like, and that's why you need something VPN, right, Sam? And I'm like, and we just do this. All right, we got our meals from Factor, and then we talk about the stuff. You can use promo code Aldo Lado to get 10% off your first order.
Sponsors will be fielding. We'll be right back.
I dreamt that I was Santa Claus, and Santa Claus was me.
Ho, ho, hello. I suppose I need no introduction, right? It's old Saint Nick, straight from the North Pole. Merry Christmas, everyone. What's that you say that my voice sounds a little different? Well, you know, I've had a few other jobs, mostly in the TV business a few years back, but, well, maybe you recognize me. I'm Betsy Palmer saying Merry Christmas to all. And to all, a good night. Ho, 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 ho.
Happy holidays. Welcome to our drink cocktail.
You know, I had the best Christmas ever, just
Yeah.
in case you're wondering.
Reggie had a wonderful Christmas, many gifts. But now we're going to make a drink for noted Christmas movie, BLOODBEAT, the only Wisconsin slasher Christmas movie that I can think of. What's it about? What if you went home to your hippie in-laws house, and it turns out every time you make love to your boyfriend, a samurai spirit comes from the grave and kills people around you. That's
I don't
BLOODBEAT.
know, Dad. I don't know.
I love this movie. They thought they were making, the cinematographer thought he was making a TV movie and shot it at one aspect. The director was like, no, this is a real movie. It doesn't look like it. He hardly made any movies in the U.S. This whole movie feels like it's on acid. Therefore, you need a great drink, the Wisconsin Samurai Mai Tai. What's in it, you might ask? Well, Merry Christmas. We've been friends with Malibu all year. Malibu should sponsor us. They really should. I mean, come on, Malibu. D'Amore. This is an interesting bottle. This bottle feels like something your grandmother would have. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no, just Sam has it.
I mean,
Not
I
your
am grandmother age. I said the other day, someone in my class died, and my mom said, yeah, you're 50. Cool, thanks. Anyway, what else is in this? This took a nasty turn. 3 ounces pineapple juice, 3 ounces of orange juice, half an ounce of lime juice, and making its debut. I bought this a while back. I look for this thing everywhere. Orgeat syrup. What is orgeat syrup, you might ask? Well, it is natural almond flour and pure cane sugar. If you go to your larger wine and spirit stores in Pennsylvania, you can find this. But because we go worldwide, I mean, you can order from Amazon, I guess. Anyways, but don't. Here's what we do. We combine just cross the streams into the glass. You might live in a big enough city where the orgeat grows on trees. Rain and orgeat again. That's a damn shame. Here we go. This drink probably tastes better than the other Christmas drink. That one's a refined taste. The refined taste of J&B. But for now, may I interest you in this. Look at this beautiful drink. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, all of them, whatever you celebrate. I hope you have the best. Pazuzu. Oh my God, that drink is so good. This drink is like going to the beach. I'm not getting a beach vacation this year. I'm getting rain and snow. This drink is, I'm at the beach. The beach in Wisconsin with a samurai hunting me. Anyway, enjoy the movie. Pazuzu.
Pazuzu Banyan.
Pazuzu Banyan. Pazuzu Banyan came to... Anyway.
I knew a woman in New York named Banyan. Carol Banyan.
Becca got me a Suspiria shirt for Christmas, and her mom's like, "What movie is that?" She's like, "Don't get Sam started, please." So, start.
She's like, no.
No. You know what kind of shirts start with S? Snakes.
This shirt's up snakes.
Snakes. Look at this new logo. Look at this. My gosh, does that Y symbolize Satan falling from heaven to hell, like the KISS logo?
Yes.
Oh, I know. I watched a whole bunch of religious VHS movies today about how the Thundercats were going to send us to hell.
Oh, the Thundercats. Ooh,
I mean, that show's super satanic.
Man, and Masters of the Universe was another one.
They keep getting wrong what He-Man says. He said, "I am the power." No, he says, "I have the power." This is different.
That's totally different. It changes the narrative completely.
It changes the narrative, yeah. But they're like, Snake Eyes, I mean, not Snake Eyes, He-Man lives in a snake palace. No, he doesn't. Skeletor does, and he's the evil one. Like, can we just bring in me as a consultant on these? I'm like, I get it. Like, there are some satanic moments on kids' shows, but
to do what? Try and convince religious people that there's nothing wrong with He-Man?
Well, the first 5 minutes of this are like the show that is the most dangerous to Christians is The Simpsons, because it never stops going out of its way to make fun of the Bible and to normalize Eastern religions. What? Like, okay. So, yeah. Daryl says, "Did you guys figure out where we're watching next weekend?" We'll
We
see.
kind of did, yeah.
Yeah.
We have a tentative program planned for next week. We're still waiting on the response of a guest.
Yes.
I think so. It's subject to change, but probably not. We're probably going to do this double that we came up with. 2 movies that we've been dying to do
Yeah.
for a while, and they're weird. Okay, they're even weirder than this week's movies, so you're going to love it.
It's season 7, episode 1.
Yes.
That we're in one more season. We get to go into syndication. That's when Bill and I get rich off this.
Right.
We'll be on right after Mama's Family, and right before the $1.98 beauty pageant. So that's where to find us.
$1.98 beauty. You know, some people say that I look like Rip Taylor.
Oh, really?
When I was on Newcastle After Dark,
Huh.
there was a bunch of comments in the video that said, "Oh, we love the addition of Rip Taylor to your."
Oh,
look."
wow. I mean, that's a compliment. I take it as a
I
compliment.
took it as a compliment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they deleted the comments.
Oh my God. Have you ever had your forks go like crazy like that?
Yes, it happens all the time.
Yeah. It is
And this
upsetting.
voiceless entity calls me the C word.
One time I was just laying in bed and the entity kept grabbing my tits. It was just like, oh, it was like,
That wasn't the
boom,
entity,
boom,
Sam.
boom. Oh, it wasn't.
That was last New Year's Eve when I slept over at your house.
That's when I wake up in bed and you're playing the music from the entity. Bow, bow, bow. And I'm like, oh gosh, please.
If you've been telling yourself for a whole year that was the entity, well then, if that's what you got to do.
Yeah, that's how I got past it. Or have learned to love it. How about that? Anyway.
Well, it hasn't happened since, so apparently you didn't love it.
I never leave the house, though, as you know. I leave the house rarely. It's a big thing when I do.
Well, I can't wait for New Year's Eve.
Me either.
I love coming over to your house, and you're one of the only people I know that likes to do shit on New Year's Eve.
I love it. It's like a fun. I always loved it as a kid because, like, I always wanted to stay up late, and everybody would always go to bed, and I'm like, come on, guys, there's like all these comedian specials on HBO. This was the young comedian special was on. I'm like, come on. And they'd be like, nah, we're just going to go to bed. No. You'll stay up and watch videos with Bill and me. Stay up and yell about Friday night videos while we get progressively drunker.
I think we're onto something in the chat that I look like the inspector in House of the Dead.
That's a better...
I don't know who that is. Are you talking about the Uwe Boll House of the Dead? Or the Omnibus, also known as Alien Zone?
Ooh. That's a Bill favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Is that we went through, but if you haven't seen BLOODBEAT and haven't brought it up, please let us know so that we can judge you accordingly.
A bunch of people said they hadn't seen it.
Oh, I'm so excited about that.
But Daryl, this is going to be the 3rd time he watched it.
He said Alien Factor is who you look like, Bill.
I guess that's I'd love to look like somebody in House of the Dead, aka Alien Zone.
Well, I am excited for people to dig into this. I think
David, he's been in the emergency room on New Year's Eve. I mean, come party with us. Like we party, but we're not like crazy people.
No, we just we might saber a bottle, but
we're not going to let you get out of control or anything.
No,
it's not like a fruit salad pill party.
No,
that's when you like dump a whole bunch of pills into a bowl and you just take a handful and see what happens.
Wow,
fruit salad.
Wow,
that's what they told us in high school.
Oh, really?
Could you imagine doing that? Like, what kind of pills would be in there?
It's like Oprah was warning all the kids about the rainbow parties a couple years ago.
What's the rainbow party? Is this another anti-LGBTQ?
No, it's a party where 8 to 10 girls wear different colored lipstick and see how big of a rainbow they can make on the boys.
Oh,
yeah.
Ew.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah. I like rainbow because this teacher was on her guidance counselor, and he's like, these kids are having rainbow parties, and Oprah's like, what's that? And I was like, oh my god, please say it. The guy said it, and Oprah's like, wait, they do this? And like Oprah was like just shocked and tickled, and I was just in tears laughing, and I was like, that's like something I would make up, like sneeze jobs. That's something I'd make up that doesn't exist.
These kids today.
I think that happens as much as acid gets put onto school grounds.
Yeah, it sounds like something that somebody just said happened.
Yeah. Like if someone hands you a tattoo of Mickey Mouse, don't put it on because it's acid. Okay. I never put on temporary tattoos anyway, right? Like it turned me off on temporary tattoos. I thought I was going to get
Freaked out.
very, very badly. These were all lies.
I'm the White Rabbit.
There's a big section in this video I watched today about how the chances go up 10% of you killing yourself or killing people every time you play Dungeons and Dragons. And I'm like,
Oh my god.
yeah. And they're like, teachers still want kids to play it, but there are numerous murders. And they went over a few, like, none of these have been reported on the news. No, the media refuses to print these stories or tell these stories because that's how worried we should be. And I'm like, nobody's worried about this. How did this go away so quickly?
Yeah.
Because it was a fad that ended, right?
Literally nobody's worried about it except you.
There's still people that play D&D, but nobody is killing themselves anymore. No one's going into tunnels and taking over tunnels like Tom Hanks in Mazes and Monsters. Like all these scare tactics that were lobbied at me as a kid for playing D&D. They should have just told me, like, do you ever want to get laid? Yeah. Well, it ain't going to happen if you keep playing D&D.
My friends turned me on, Jenny.
Yeah. They always say the first one's free, and then they say after the kid has a bad trip,
Because they're like,
could you put another goofy tattoo on my arm, please? Like, no, this one's more.
Next time you got to pay for it, buddy.
Yeah. They say, like, look out for these people giving edibles instead of candy. Do they realize how much this shit costs?
Yeah.
Right?
Just, you don't do that. No.
No.
I mean, the implication is that you are evil.
Yeah.
Okay. And that you would do something like that. But I just, that's not
kids are going to sleep better if they have one of my edibles. They're going to have a more restful night's sleep. Cool. Good.
I don't believe that. Not for 1 minute.
See, so the Thundercats opened the third eye through the Sword of Omens, and the third eye is visualization also satanic. So if like you've ever been told to visualize success or like think about it, that's also satanic. These are all Eastern things, and a one world government. Like this video was crazy. I learned a lot. I always think, will this be the time I get converted? Hasn't happened yet, but it might happen. Never know. See Me Dance almost converted me. It was real close. I was like, wow, what if I could dance and people listened to me and I could actually help people? And
by dancing?
Yeah.
That sounds like the plot of Showgirls.
My mother reminded me as a kid that I was really hyperactive, and they took me to a dance, a gymnastics school, and they just sent me in the back room, and I was allowed to tumble by myself for an hour. And that's all they did was they just do somersaults. And I was so tired that like it just wore out my hyperactivities. I guess they were right. Yeah, but I never went to the Olympics. I was just a good tumbler.
Jenny, your priest was way behind the times.
Yeah.
If he was just getting worried about Blue Oyster Cult in 1996.
Did you ever get those mimeograph sheets of what bands you should avoid? Did they give you those, Bill?
Who's they?
I had my 6th grade teacher was a minister, and he gave me one.
Oh.
And he's like, I know that you'll do the right thing and warn all of your fellow students about these bands.
Was this a public school?
Mm-hmm.
He was a minister and he was giving out religious material in school.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not like that's not cool or anything.
Well, my ex-wife's dad actually got fired because he wouldn't teach Muslim kids.
Wow.
But this was like in
And
1995. This was pre 9/11. He was way ahead of the racist curve.
wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, that just sort of derailed me. I don't even.
Sorry about the
know.
mimeograph sheets of bands.
Oh, you asked me if anybody ever gave me a thing, and there were things I got through my church, for sure. And I was really obsessed with the idea of satanic messages in rock music for a while. And I used to watch this late night TV show called The Eagle's Nest. It was on the local
Channel 40.
Channel 40. I forget the call letters. But yeah,
his place also comes from there.
Yes, you know my history with his place.
Yes.
But the Eagle's Nest was on at like 12:30 in the morning. It was after Ghost Host was over. I would always watch the Eagle's Nest, and it was the same guy who does the Satanic Toys video that you were talking about earlier, Gary Greenwald.
Yeah.
That's the video that he's most known for on
where
YouTube.
He's talking into Snake Mountain, where he's like,
yes,
oh yeah,
it's him and another guy. I don't know who the other guy is. He's not really that memorable, but Gary Greenwald I knew very well because I used to watch the Eagle's Nest all the time, and he preached about satanic rock all the time, and he played records backwards. He was the first place I heard the Led Zeppelin Stairway to Heaven backmasking My Sweet Satan, and also other ones that no one ever talks about anymore. Like there was a Rolling Stones record where he claimed that backwards it said, "I love you, says the devil." It was really creepy.
There's one on Paradise Theater by Styx too. On Stir
yes.
Yes.
Oh, he talked about that all the time. And ELO.
Yeah.
Just like it's bizarre. It's really bizarre. And you just think that like there are people that were like, I was really into it. I mean, I don't know what I thought really about it, but I was like, could this be a real thing? And ultimately, I realized no, it's not.
Well, I was watching it, and it's like they're like, these heavy metal groups are so evil that they want their fans to kill themselves and kill others, and I'm like, then how did they make any money?
Yeah,
it's a very
it's like the Dance Academy.
Yeah, exactly. Like, do you think Judas Priest wanted people to kill themselves?
Beth, that was my favorite one.
Oh,
the chorus. You know what that is, don't you?
Another One Bites the Dust.
Yes.
Hey, so bro, smoke marijuana. It doesn't sound.
It's fun to smoke marijuana. It's just as much fun backwards as it is forwards.
Oh,
kids.
It's so good.
He was right.
I think
it is fun.
I think backmasking was the stylus industry or the needle radio. What do you call it? The record needle industry, because you would ruin your record needle and have to get a new one.
It's not right, and ruin your record too.
Yeah.
Can you imagine all those copies of Zeppelin 4 that were ruined by people spinning them backwards? Those are worth a lot of money now.
Yeah.
Zeppelin vinyl is really expensive.
Oh.
I have 2. I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 on vinyl and physical graffiti with the rotating insert.
My dad has 2 and 3 with the rotating insert.
3.
Yeah.
You're right. 3 has the rotating insert.
Yeah.
Not physical graffiti. There's something with physical graffiti in the windows of the apartment building.
I used to listen to 2 all the time, and I was like shocked that my dad had something that I would like when you always think
2 is my favorite.
Yeah.
2 is my favorite. Or we never talked about that.
We haven't, but I could see it.
Yeah. 2 is absolutely, I mean, you really can't go wrong except maybe like at the end, like maybe in Through the Outdoor. But 1, 2, 3, 4 physical graffiti, Houses of the Holy, just so amazing.
Yeah.
But
I get on Zeppelin kicks a lot. I sometimes will play Tangerine 4 or 5 times in a row, and I just say,
who doesn't?
And I'm like, this song, come on, right? Oh, it's so good.
Come from the land of the ice and snow, the midnight sun and the hot springs flow. Ooh, ooh.
Tonight you better stop. Bring in all your ruin. Peace and trust would win the game.
Presents, Eldon. Yeah, I like it, but
Yeah.
is it as good as 1, 2, 3, or 4? Probably not.
No.
I don't know. That's just
I
my
do like the Honey Drippers EP though.
fucking love the Honey
How
Drippers.
good is it? It's only 4 songs. All 4 songs are banging.
We were robbed that
Oh.
there was not more Honey Drippers
Oh my
material.
god! When Sea of Love came out, like I was like bonkers as a kid for it. I was like, "This is so good."
Yeah.
Yeah, I need more of this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got the Firm instead.
Rockin' at Midnight
Mm.
was my favorite Honey Drippers jam.
Mm.
Caledonia got mad and grabbed a brick, crying, "Hey, hey, it is good rockin' at midnight."
Oh, I was so excited about the Honey Dripper.
That's Bad to the Bone. She
Yeah.
picked up a brick.
Oh, I like Robert playing solo stuff a lot though.
Yeah.
I like Big Log a lot.
Big Log. I was just gonna say we are so simultaneous.
Yeah, I like Big Log, and I really like Tall Cool One a lot. That's a good song. Yeah.
There were remixes of Tall Cool One too. Like there was a 12-inch.
Ooh,
there was an extended mix too.
That was kind of.
I loved it because it had all those samples in it.
It had Black Dog sampled in
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
That was really inventive. I mean, anybody else that would have done that, it would have been cheesy. But since it was Robert Plant, you can get away with that.
Yeah, you're like, you know what? He's the coolest. Oh, I saw him at Star Lake with Alana Miles of Black Velvet fame on that tour for that. So yeah,
I heard Zeppelin in utero 3 days before I was born.
That is right. Oh,
that's a fact too.
Oh man, that is amazing. That's what made you so cool. You started in the womb.
Did it make me cool?
I would say.
I think it robbed me of being cool somehow.
No, I don't think so.
Well, let's get to the movie. This is like third segment material.
Yeah.
We are.
I'm excited for folks to watch this, so let's get to it.
I'm excited to watch it. Finally in order.
Yeah. As it was meant to be seen as a movie.
Yeah. Sorry, I owe Bloodbeat an apology up to now, but I'm going to set that right.
It's It's very forgiving.
Come back afterwards. Definitely reminded me to hear my voice over the audio of the podcast. Maybe this one will be a little bit.